Now we have peace and quiet, I can start talking. Guaranteed he will hear me. It's classed as a rolly anchorage. I already warned Captain Sensitive here that we are staying no matter how big the swell is.
We're going to see the crocodiles. It's really exciting. Haven't seen any crocodiles in Mexico yet.
Well, here we go. This is exactly what I was worried about. Our first mold of the season. We've been in the tropics now for less than 2 weeks and it started. I know I should be ventilating this room more, but the problem is outside we are infested with no-see-ums and mosquitoes. Do I open it and get all these monsters in, or do I keep it closed and then I get the mold? So I'm gonna do a diluted bleach wash. I already started putting everything into the vacuum bags and I'm gonna vacuum bag everything I can. It's really weird because we've had a mold growing on varnished wood. How is that possible? So that's it, you know, more job for housekeeping, isn't it?
Look on the bright side, at least housekeeping has guaranteed employment for the year ahead.
Yeah, under what conditions though? I just found a moldy orange. Obviously housekeeping is to blame for not rotating the fruit. But yeah.
Where is it? There we go. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time.
Is guilty as charged. Hopefully that's what it is, rather than actually that we have an active mold growing on the side.
Keep us posted, won't you?
Well, it's the exciting of my day, huh? Would you like an oranges, Tom? I think you would.
We fell in love with the town of San Blas, with its traditional cobbled streets, old hillside fort, and relaxing vibe. It was an easy place to spend the week exploring and absorbing our new tropical surroundings. It's taken us ages, but we finally found a dock cart big enough for Bohemia's booze supply. The first mate's just gonna hitch it up and we'll take it back to the marina.
Somebody said we need more beers. E-oh.
Let's get trotting. Really love these two churches, the old and the new, side by side. This is the life. Sometimes it's nice to be in town again.
So we travelled 2,700 nautical miles to end up eating in McDonald's.
Ooh, McDonald's!
It was very good.
Sadly, the drive-thru was closed.
Precious cargo. It's a big advantage that in Mexico they don't store eggs in fridge, so they can just stay outside, which saves the space in the refrigerator. Huge advantage.
This is a beautiful town. I'm really starting to fall in love with San Blas. The marina's right in town, so we can walk everywhere, which we love to do. We just had a lovely cooked breakfast, huevos rancheros, of course, when in Mexico, ×2 for under $3 each. That was amazing, really tasty as well. The only downside is that there are quite a few things that are out to attack us. We have no-see-ums, quite a few of them, especially today. Everyone in the town is burning these coconut husks and bits of grass just to smoke them out. So the town is incredibly smoky, especially today. And I've seen a few mosquitoes as well, which is an issue because we're starting to get into a Zika zone. So we're going to be careful. We're going to be wearing repellent the whole time and Hopefully we're not going to look like we've had an outbreak of measles on Bohemia anytime soon. With our time in San Blas fast running out, there was only one thing to do before leaving. We're going to see the crocodiles. It's really exciting. I haven't seen any crocodiles in Mexico yet. It's kind of a scary thought that we've just sailed into crocodile territory. But the first mate has promised that he's going to be testing the waters the whole time, so I feel quite safe. It's kind of him to offer.
You see, I've got more meat on my bones. They're definitely gonna like me more.
It'll be the main course. We were really glad to get Alvaro, our guide for the morning, to guide us through the mangroves and into croc country. As the journey continued, we were even more glad to have all our limbs tucked safely inside Alvaro's 20-foot panga, rather than clinging on to Bohemia's modest tender. As the mangroves gave way to thick reed beds, we got our first glimpse. The American crocodile is an apex predator, sitting at the top of the food chain. With some crocs reaching up to 20 feet long and swimming 20 miles per hour, it's easy to see why. American crocodiles prefer brackish water of mangrove swamps, lagoons, and river mouths, but they can live in both fresh and saltwater environments, even being known to swim between islands in the open ocean. Like most crocs, American crocodiles hunt by ambushing their prey when it comes to feed at the water's edge, or by picking off fish from near the surface.
I think this is the moment we call it the end for the captain, right?
Just one push.
Well, we always wanted to live in a house on the water, so maybe we get our inspiration from this one.
I think it's ready to move in. With all crew members still accounted for, and the captain clinging a little tighter to the panga, we headed back to prepare Bohemia for her early morning departure. Goodbye to San Blas. Beautiful town. We really enjoyed our week here. I was about to say that its reputation for being the capital city for no-see-ums on the west coast is not really deserved until this morning, when we were just swarmed by them. The cockpit is still full of the little things, and we're still scratching like crazy, so we won't miss that. Other than that, I think we got lucky for the rest of the week. I am very carefully retracing our steps in this shallow river to get out onto the ocean, but only about half a mile to go, and we're on a high tide, so should be good. Cut to us 5 minutes later on the sandbank.
I can already feel some wind in my face, so that's a good sign, and we can make a lovely 25-mile sail down to Chacala. There's a huge expectation for this anchorage because, in my opinion, it's just picture perfect for Pacific Mexico. So I'm hoping that it will deliver. It's classed as a rolly anchorage, so we will see how we can get on. But I already warned Captain Sensitive here that we are staying no matter how big the swell is.
The first mate is in a delicate mood, let's put it, just in case this doesn't pan out the way we imagine.
It will pan out, just get us there and drop the hook safely.
There's the swell.
Nice and benchy.
Okay, close haul to start with. We think this is just some morning breeze before the rest of it fills in. So as soon as it comes round, should be coming round and round and round the whole journey. We're going to ease the sails and hopefully should be a lovely downwind passage. Quite light breeze forecast, so let's see how we do. Engine off. That's better.
Now we have peace and quiet, I can start talking. Guaranteed he will hear me.
Nothing's guaranteed after 12 years together. Goes in one side and out the other.
Not quite sure I'm gonna catch something in 2.2 knots of speed.
That's it. Blame it on the speed.
What's the saying? There's a saying.
Poor workman blames his tools.
Not that saying. Like, you can't catch a fish without trying or something like that. Not poor workman blames his tools. That's you.
Good luck. The wind came around right on schedule, and with it, our apparent wind weakened. So we decided to trade the Genoa for something a bit more colourful.
Promesas son nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples, se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás, tú al lado mío. Y yo de testigo, vamos 1, 2, 3, sin estrés. Muéstrame esos pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Vamos 1, 2, 3, sin estrés. Muéstrame esos pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres que brinda la vida, que nos hace tan feliz. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, todos esos placeres, como acariciarte, conocerte de raíz.
You can totally see that we are sailing in the tropics. You've got all these big mountains, they're all green, and there's a rain clouds above them. Very pretty.
Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia, where...
Off I go, where I belong,
Why are you still here?
into the darkness.
Housekeeping welcomes some constructive criticism on the captain's lunch order.
I think it's a good job that we are putting the stern anchor out because, you know, I don't think we could cope with this for a few days.
We settle in and explore the gorgeous bay and small town. And will it shift? Could never accuse Sailing Bohemia of clickbait. The captain grapples with an unforeseen backpack malfunction. If you are enjoying our episodes and would like to buy us a drink, then please head over to www.patreon.com/Sailing Bohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favourite cocktails to choose from. Special thanks in this episode go to Mike and Frank from Texas, who enjoy spending their weekends on Lake Texoma. And thank you to Jason and Brian from California, who love to visit Puerto Vallarta and look forward to chartering a sailboat in Mexico. Thank you so much, and here's to you.
Cheers! Thank you so much. Oh, it's good. It's really good.
If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.